the science behind anxiety and how to manage it. Hey there! If you've ever felt your heart race before a big test or couldn't stop worrying about something completely out of your control, well, you're not alone. Anxiety, it's something we all experience at some point in our lives. And whether you're a teenager dealing with school pressure or a parent balancing work and family, it can feel overwhelming. What exactly is anxiety? So, what exactly is anxiety? You know that feeling when you're about to give a presentation or meet someone new? Your palms get sweaty, your stomach tightens, and your mind is racing with what-ifs. Well, that's your body's natural response to stress. It's called the fight-or-flight response. It's a survival mechanism that's been with us since our ancestors had to outrun wild animals. But here's the thing, we're no longer running from lions or tigers, but our brains sometimes treat daily challenges, like homework, work deadlines, or social situations, as if they were life-threatening. And boom, anxiety kicks in. Why does this happen? You might be wondering, why do I get anxious about stuff that doesn't seem that dangerous? It all starts in a part of your brain called the amygdala. This little area is responsible for detecting threats and telling your body to react. But for some of us, it can get triggered even when there's no real danger, like worrying about whether you'll make a good impression or if something bad will happen tomorrow. It's not your fault, your brain is just trying to protect you. But when this goes overboard, it can start interfering with your daily life. How does anxiety show up in daily life? Let's be real, anxiety shows up in sneaky ways. Maybe you're a teenager, sitting in class, unable to focus because you're too worried about that upcoming exam. Or, as a parent, you're lying awake at night, running through tomorrow's to-do list in your head over and over. Sound familiar? Sometimes, it's the little things, like hesitating to answer a text message because you're overthinking how your response might be received, or even avoiding social gatherings because, well, it just feels too much. So, how can we manage it? The good news? There are ways to manage anxiety. It's all about training your mind. Let's dive into some simple techniques that you can start using today. Mindfulness. One of the best ways to keep anxiety in check is practicing mindfulness. I know, it sounds fancy, but it's really just about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Next time you feel anxiety creeping in, try this: close your eyes, take a slow deep breath, and notice how your body feels. Is your heart beating fast? Are your muscles tense? Just notice, don't try to fix it. By simply observing your body and thoughts, you can start to separate yourself from the anxious feelings. It's like taking a step back and reminding yourself that these are just sensations, they don't define who you are. Reframing your thoughts. Another powerful tool is reframing your thoughts. When anxiety hits, it's easy to spiral into worst-case scenarios. You know the ones: what if I fail this test? Or, what if they don't like me? Instead of letting those thoughts take over, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is this thought helpful, or is there another way to look at this situation? For example, instead of thinking, I'm going to mess up this presentation, try telling yourself, I've practiced, and I'm ready to do my best. By flipping your thoughts, you'll start to see things in a more balanced, less stressful way. Setting small goals. Here's another tip: break big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Anxiety loves to latch onto overwhelming situations, so by setting small, achievable goals, you make the task feel less daunting. Maybe you're feeling anxious about finishing a project. Try breaking it down into little pieces, like gathering materials today and writing just one paragraph tomorrow. Celebrate those small wins. They add up. You're not alone. Lastly, remember, you're not alone in this. Anxiety is something everyone experiences at some point, and it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means you care deeply about certain things, and that's okay. The important thing is to learn how to manage it so it doesn't take over your life. Reach out for help. If your anxiety feels too heavy to handle alone, it's always a good idea to talk to someone, whether it's a friend, a parent, or even a professional. Sometimes just sharing what you're going through can lift a weight off your shoulders. Take a deep breath. You've got this. So, take a deep breath. You've got this. Remember, anxiety doesn't have to control you. With the right tools, you can learn to manage it and live a happier, more balanced life. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to take care of yourself, because you matter. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on mental health and personal growth. Stay positive, stay strong, and keep going.